Okay, so we're just going to have a look at how to strap up an ankle, particularly when it's been an inversion injury, lateral ankle sprain, or basically you've rolled over your ankle on the outside. So if we come down to a leg here, so the most common injury is likely to be this anterior ligament here, so this one at the front that runs from the knobbly bit on the outside down into the talus, which is a little bone under the ankle. Also, this one is the next most common, that runs from the knobbly bit on the ankle over to the heel bone, the calcaneus, and then there's another ligament around the back that will often be hurt as well. So the thing we need to do with the tape support is we need to come past the ankle. So we need to come all the way past all those joints so we can stabilise them together. So we're going to use two different tapes for that. So we've got a 2.5 centimetre one and a 1.5, 2 centimetre tape, and they are zinc oxide tape. So zinc oxide tape is essentially, feels very much like a bed sheet with stickiness on the back of it. So it's a nice stiff tape. So you can measure all these out beforehand and then have them laying down, but we're going to do it as we go. So if we come back down to the leg, we want the leg resting so the knee is supported, but enough of the leg is hanging off freely for us to get to. So the first bit of tape we're going to use is around the top of the ankle, so as high as we wish to go. So using the non-sticky side of the tape, we're going to measure around the ankle, and we want to leave a nice gap at the front. So that's if the ankle swells at all, there's space for the tape for the tape not to restrict that. So the reason we're putting this one on is because tape sticks best to tape. So that allows it something nice and sticky to stick to. Find the end. Tape's always fun for that. So the next one we're going to use is our wider tape, and if you haven't got a wider tape, you can just use 2 layers of the other one. All right. So this one is going to run from the inside of the ankle around the outside in a sort of half figure of 8 kind of thing, up into the edge here. All right. So we've measured that out on the non-sticky side, and we're going to pop that bit of tape here. Then we're going to take gentle hold of the ankle, and pulling the foot up to about 90 degrees, we're going to put a good tug on the ankle, pulling it towards the injury really. Keeping that tightness on, we're going to bring it round the front and then tape it to the tape that we've already got there. All right. Depending on the size of the ankle, you may need to do 2 of those. The next ones we're going to do is, again, I'm going to use the smaller tape for this, is stirrup strapping. So we're going to take a measurement from the tape that is our anchor round to the top on the other side. So we've got that there. So this time we're going to start by anchoring the tape on the tape that already exists. Smooth it out round the corner, and again, once we get to this point, we're going to take that gentle hold of the ankle again, tug as hard as you can this way, and then we're going to pull it up and attach it onto the anchor tape. So you'll notice that there's often a gap here where it's being pulled around. So we're going to use a second piece of tape, which is basically going to be going in the same route. So half cover the tape that you did the first time, bring it round underneath, and again taking hold of the leg, give it a tug and pull out and up that way. Okay, so that gives us a nice, easy, quick support that supports the ligament and stops the foot going over in that direction, so stops that inversion. Now back to the small tape, we just need to hold it all down. So it's measure again, and just to hold the tape in place. So this is not functional, that bit, that's just to hold the tape in place. And sometimes, depending on the ankle and the shape of things, if there are gaps in the tape here, I will put another bit of tape around the front of the ankle just to hold it in place.